All right, guys, welcome everybody to our weekly Monday night Q&A stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is GeoGuessr9, and if you have never been to a JG9 live stream before, we are going to play a little bit of GeoGuessr. Now, if you've never played GeoGuessr before, it's super easy to play, super simple. All you gotta do, click that link above that's pinned at the top of the comment. Completely free to play, completely free to participate in everything. You don't win anything, but it is a lot of fun. With that being said, all right, so how GeoGuessr works is like this. The game's going to plop you anywhere in the world. You have to try to guess where you are. We're going to alternate between the world map and the United States map. We're going to start off with a world map, then we're going to go on to a US map, and we're going to keep going back and forth between the two maps. You get 2 minutes to pick where you are in the world, and if you get it closest to the pin, you get more points. Highest score at the end of 5 rounds ends up winning. Now, with that being said, like I said, we're going to alternate between the world map and the United States map, but any donation of $10 or more, I will play whatever map you want me to. So $10 or more, I'll play whatever map you want me to. $20 or more, you get your name on this gnome. So let me just put that in there. Just write this down. We're starting a bit earlier than usual just because I'm going on a podcast later tonight. So give me one quick second. Very, very sloppy handwriting, but that's totally fine. All right. There we go. So yeah, with that being said, again, any donation will increase the time that we're on stream, and we're on for an hour minimum, but any donation will increase the time that we are on stream. There is no real set time limit to this stream, so just something to keep in mind. Any donations also count toward you make the call. So on Friday, I'm calling one of these two games. You guys are going to help me pick which game I'm calling. Whichever game is the highest donation total at the end of Thursday will be the winner. Right now, Temple, Oklahoma has a pretty big lead, but that can change. We got 4 days to go, and we have a lot more streams coming up, including tomorrow night we're streaming College Football 25. We're finishing up our first season. We got the Georgia game, and we got a game, our bowl game. We're not making the playoff, but we are ranked for some reason now. We have Wednesday night live trivia. Thursday night we are doing the Colorado game, and we have a members-only stream, although that doesn't count for anything because no one, because that's just members only. What time's the podcast? Podcast is supposed to be 8:30. It's an approximate time. It's not a live podcast. But it's probably gonna be released tomorrow. We'll see. It's something Jaguars related. It's a Jaguars related podcast. Some guy reached out to me and was like, "Do you want to talk Jaguars?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not? Let's do it." All right. So with it being said, join the game if you've not done so already. Any donation of $10 or more. If there's a map that you want me to play, like a map of your hometown, a map that you created, a silly map, a map of a country you really like, I will play that map. So with that being said. Click that link above. Gonna wait on like 2 more minutes just to let some more people get in there, and then we will start this game, and we will hit the ground running. I should also note, I think I know what the schedule is going to be for the You Make the Call for next week for college football. I think looking at it, the You Make the Call for next week, if you're wondering what the You Make the Call is for next week, what was I debating on next week? I think next week I was debating on Boise State, Oregon, or Texas Tech, Washington State. I think I was debating on that for You Make the Call. All right. With that being said, let's do this. Let's play this game. Start this clock, and let's go. All right. Let's see what we have in the chat. Yeah, busy day in the NFL. Busy day in the NFL. How's it going, Bobby? Welcome, man. How's it going, Golden Steel? All right. Yeah, saw that. Sid Justice. Saw that. Yeah, rest in peace. Worth Academy is sending a letter to Marion Butts requesting to return his diploma. Yeah, bad week for Florida State. First they lose to Georgia Tech after suing the conference, and then I come out with that video. Bad week to be a Seminole. The Bronco team has begun the youth movement. This team is going to be young and hungry, and I hope good things to happen. Yeah, I'm surprised with the Tim Patrick cut. I am shocked with the Tim Patrick cut. I got a lot of JG9 News vids coming up. I got, obviously, Malik Willis trade. I got to talk about that. I'm going to talk about Tim Patrick. I'm going to talk about Travis Gibson getting traded away by the Jaguars, because that was a bit of a weird one to me. But, yeah, Tim Patrick had a solid preseason. I mean, he caught that touchdown pass in the game against Green Bay. We know what he can do when he's healthy. Obviously, the last 2 years he's been hurt with torn ACLs. But just feels like if this year is about growth and development for Bo Nix and making sure he's in the best possible spot, it seems counterintuitive to get rid of probably your best receiver, not named Cortland Sutton. Now, what I think is going to happen is the cuts don't have to be until tomorrow. So they announced these cuts. but they haven't done anything officially yet. My guess is that the Broncos are letting people know, hey, Tim Patrick's available. And then they'll work a trade for him. Some team is going to be like, okay, we want to just get him right away. So I could see like the Steelers making a move like right then and there. I feel like he's going to be a Steeler. Is that a stadium in the background? My God, that's a stadium in the background. What soccer stadium is this? That's a weird looking shape with that like curvature with the bowl. Is that a velodrome? Is that like an outdoor velodrome? That looks like that's a velodrome. Right? That looks like it's a velodrome of some kind. I'm going Warren Athens. I think this was a venue for the 04. No, it's not. All right. Tim Patrick for the Niners, maybe. Yeah, Malik Willis is now the backup quarterback in Green Bay. Remember when Gutekunst was talking about how Sean Clifford is good enough to be a starting quarterback on half the teams in the league? And this was back in March. Yeah, so much for that. He was terrible, especially with the new ruling by the NFLPA that the quarterback thing, there's no third quarterback. You have to be on the 53-man roster to do it. Especially now that came in. Makes sense why the Titans move on from Willis, because they really didn't have any room for him. You got because the teams are not going to keep 3 quarterbacks anymore based on this new ruling. You're going to have obviously Levis as your 1 and Rudolph as your 2. There's no real room for Willis. He's not growing. He's not developing into the role. He's a lost cause at this point. What is he entering? His 4th? No, he was in the 2022 class, so he's entering his 3rd year. So he's got 2 years left on his contract. They must feel that Michael Pratt's not ready. Sean Clifford's been terrible this preseason. He's been such a disappointment this preseason. Not that I expected high things from him, but of all the players, he might have had the most disappointing preseason of anyone in the league compared to what the expectations were, and he might not make the team at this rate. No, you're allowed to keep as many quarterbacks as you want. But you're allowed to keep as many quarterbacks as you want. But we were thinking that it was going to be with the NFLPA. We were thinking that you could have a 3rd quarterback on your roster, that doesn't count toward the practice squad, doesn't count toward anything. But now you have to promote the quarterback from the practice squad to the 53. So basically, there was a rule. What we thought was going to happen was you could have a quarterback on the practice squad, and you could promote him for game day, and it doesn't count toward the 53. But now the rule says you have to have him on the 53. So if you want to have a 3rd quarterback, you have to have him on the 53-man roster. So that threw a wrench in a lot of plans. I don't know where we are. I don't see any plates. That is a long-ish plate? No, screw it. I don't know if it's right. It's either Brazil or Africa. And it was not. Yeah. Yeah, no, your draft was good. When you sent it to me, I was impressed. I was impressed with your draft. You had a lot of depth at running back. I really like it. Yeah, Cowboys actually signed someone. Finally, a CeeDee Lamb. Based on Jerry Jones' comments, I didn't think... Yeah, they have to be on the 53 the day before the game. Yes. Yeah, that's basically what it is now. So it's not 54, it's 50. It's not 53 plus 1, it's 53, just period. But the just based on Jerry's comments where he was talking about how guys on their final year have motivation and they play better, and based on CeeDee's comments, it didn't look like anything was getting done. But I'm glad they got it done. He deserves to get paid. I mean, he's one of the best receivers in football, probably top 3. At this point, definitely top 5. Yeah, Burrow, yeah. Yeah, Stafford, that late's a great value pick. I think I said new personal best for the best. I'm sorry, what in the Marion Butts video? I was really happy about that one. I was happy about how the one came out with the freaking Hawaii thing. I'm happy about how that came out. I'm happy about that one. Is the 96 class worse than 07? They had Tony Banks, Danny Cannell, Bobby Hoy, and Jeff Lewis, and nobody else who threw 10 passes in their career. 07's best probably Drew Stanton. I would take Banks over anyone from 07. No, I'd say anything over... I would take Banks over anyone from 07. That class was terrible, but I think it was better than 07 by default. You know, Sean Clifford was terrible. Yeah, if you haven't seen today's video, go check it out. It's on Marion Butts. And an interesting... Oh, wait! Cowboys might not be done. I mean, this is... Sources say... Oh, here we go. They're going all in. Sources say 4-time Pro Bowl running back Dalvin Cook is flying tonight to Dallas for a visit. Unlike a year ago, Cook has hit the weights all offseason and says he feels the best he has in years. How many times have I heard that one before? So apparently Dalvin Cook's in the best shape of his life. Apparently. It's not true. It's not true. Will I do a video about the Cowboys finally signing Lamb? We'll see. We'll see. I have to do Willis to the Packers. I have to do Travis Gibson getting cut. Or getting traded to the Seahawks. I have to do a Tim Patrick vid. Those have priority on that. You know, I started a comment. I don't know if I pinned it or not, but I definitely favored it. Yeah, that was good. All right. Adjunct. 11 and 120. All right. What roads in Europe have red and yellow? Yeah, Malik Willis is still in the league. Trent Williams is a higher priority over Ayuk. On one hand, I get it. On the other hand, I don't. On one hand, you need a tackle more than you need a wide receiver. On the other hand, I should have just waited to look at the flag. On the other hand, obviously Trent Williams is getting up there in age. I don't know how many years he's got left. Okay, here we go. So what were the roads? 11. I know the flag. Well, the Cowboys signed Dak and Parsons as well. I mean, Parsons, they will. Parsons, I have no doubt in my mind. They're not going to let a premier pass rusher walk. Dak, I don't know. Dak, I have no clue. What statement among NFL fans offends you the most as a player? Here's mine. Trevor Lawrence is overrated. Like, what are we doing here? See, Trevor Lawrence... He's weird. Trevor Lawrence is weird. I would say he's overrated by Jaguar fans, but underrated by the rest of the league. I would say that about Trevor. I would say he's not a top 5 quarterback. He's not a top 5 guy. He does have troubles turning over the ball. He does have some troubles in the clutch. There are some things with Trevor that need to improve. Having said that, people talk about Trevor like he's this underwhelming player and he was just supposed to be this prodigy and it hasn't worked out that way. And he was a bust. Not a bust, but like he's underwhelming in an underwhelming quarterback class. And he's not that good and he's middle of the pack. And I'm like, no. So Trevor's a weird one. Trevor's underrated by the NFL, overrated by Jaguars fans. What's the offense the most about a player though? Besides, like, I don't know. I don't know offensive the most about a player. I would say, I don't know if offensive the most, but like, anyone that says Blake Bortles got carried to the AFC Championship, like, he played well. He, like, obviously there were some games where he did not play well and the defense carried him, but for the most part, I mean, December, he had that great stretch where he looked like a phenomenal quarterback. The Steeler game, he was phenomenal. You know, see, that's exactly what I mean. He's top 10. I think he's definitely top 10. He's absolutely top 10. That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. That proved my point entirely. He's definitely top 10. But I think people are talking about him like, I wouldn't trade him for any other quarterback besides for Holmes. I'm like, no, let's not go that far. I'm like, let's not go that far. Look, I'm on with a $5. Thank you so much, man. And you wanted the FAU game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember which one you wanted. I think you wanted FAU, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But let's see. Disagree with your Raiders-Bears dumb decision because up by 10 with 7 minutes left on the clock is not a one game. You need a churn clock. It's not like there's 4 minutes left. Up by 10 with, I mean, there's a difference between like going conservative and want to kill clock. There's a difference between you do want to kill clock. You do want to kill clock. I'm not saying go ultra conservative, go 3 runs and then 3 and out. But you do want to do that. You do want to at least be mindful of the clock in that spot. You do want to be mindful of the clock. You don't necessarily focus on the clock, but you do want to be mindful of the clock. Like, it's not like the end all be all. Like, I'm not saying just run 3 times. Like, 3rd and 18, run the ball. I'm not saying that. You know, like, right now, like, obviously I'm taking Burrow. I'm taking Mahomes. I'm taking Allen. Like, I'm taking, like, there are guys oh, wait. That's different. Oh, we might be on the border then. We're on the border. Do I think Tua's the same as Trevor? No, I wouldn't trade Trevor for Tua. No, I would take Trevor over Tua. Like, there are some guys where it's like they say they're better than Trevor. I'm like, come on. All right. I think it's top 10. As far as I'll go, I think it's insane potential. I agree with that, yeah. I did not get the win there. We're going to US map, though. Again, $10 more. I'll play whatever map you want me to. Yeah, it was right on the board of Ecuador and Colombia. I was so close. That round 2 killed me. Why would I pick Jalen Hurts 2? That's a risky pick at 2. Number 2 overall, like, that's ridiculous. You don't take a quarterback in the first round, let alone a guy like Hurts. If you're going to take a quarterback, like, don't take Hurts. Especially because we don't know, like, the tush push is probably dead. without Kelsey. All right, again, this is U.S. map, so anything in the United States at this point. So everything is U.S. Is Anthony Richardson a top 25 quarterback in the league when healthy? I mean, because he's a dual threat, yeah. I mean, I'm not crazy about the guy, but top 25. I mean, you think of the starting quarterbacks in the league. I mean, I'm taking him over Daniel Jones. I'm taking him over, like, obviously I can't count the rookies just yet because we don't know what the rookies. I'm taking him over, like, Sam Darnold. Yeah. No, he's top 25. When healthy, yeah. No, he's top 25. Like, Love, I think, is better right now. Rodgers. Yeah, Lamar, obviously. Stroud, yeah, I'm taking Stroud over Trevor now. Yeah, like, he's, like, I don't think he's top 5, but he's not, but he's top 10. He's in that top 10 range. Will someone in our fantasy league take a kicker in the first round? Oh, that would be so funny if they did. That would be so funny. Do the Chiefs 3P? I think they do. I'm not betting against them. I'm not betting against the Chiefs. Look, at the end of the day, Mahomes has been a starter for 5 years, and they've he's been a starter for 5 years, and every single time he's been a starter, the Chiefs were not trailing at the end of regulation in the AFC Championship. Like, I'm not betting against them until proven otherwise. Yeah, Mahomes, Stroud, Lamar, Love, Goff, Rodgers, Allen. I'll give you Allen and Burrow. Yeah, Allen and Burrow. Yeah. So, like, yeah, Trevor's in like the 8 to 12 range. He's in the 8 to 12 range. He's top 10, I think. He's top 10. Who would I start with CMC week 1 of my team at running back? Oh, well, you start CMC, obviously. CMC is one of those, I don't care about the matchup. You play CMC. You play CMC. I know it's the Jets defense, but you play CMC. It's not even close. It's not even close. Yeah, no, I'm taking Trevor over Purdy. Trevor over Purdy. Like, I'm taking him over Purdy in a heartbeat on that one. All right, round 2. We'll have to do a good start. Moreno Valley. Where dreams soar. Yeah, but what state do they soar in? Okay, there's an In-N-Out, so that should help. Westbound Route 60. Riverside. All right. Well, that makes it easy, I think. Where is Riverside in this state? I know where Riverside is in this state. Oh, here we go. There's Riverside. And Beaumont is... Where's Beaumont at? Okay, well, there's Riverside. Let's try to find Beaumont. Alright, let's see. Will I take a team defense early in fantasy? No. What I like to do for fantasy with defense is for the most part, I rotate in and out. I rotate based on the matchup. Usually, I'll take defense last. I'll just play the matchup. I'll play whoever the matchup is. Unless it's like a defense that forces a crap ton of turnovers. Usually, you just play the matchup. It usually works for me. Alright. Now, where is Beaumont? How's it going, Bennett? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, you're running back 2. Oh, CMC. Oh, let me check your team. Let me check your team. Who do I think at running back 2? All right, let me check. Let me check your team. All right. You sent on what, Saturday? Trying to see if I can... I don't see... Wait, where'd it go? Who are your running backs? Who are your running backs again? Scorp with a tenner. Thank you so much. Let's reset that clock again. Thank you so much, Scorp. All right. Okay, Marino's way better than Dilfer. Marino's way better than Dilfer. Come on. Marino's way better than Dilfer. It's not even close. Mike Disney map, 32nd rounds, no pan, zoom remove, extra possible run cities. The ref woke up with another migraine. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it gets better. Migraines suck. I know from experience. Migraines absolutely suck. All right, so we're going to do Scorp's map next. Thank you so much, Scorp, for the tenner. You're down 4 with 15 seconds left. You're at your own 3, no timeouts. What QB am I taking? Prescott, Hurts, Stafford, or Goff? Ooh. I mean, you're screwed either way. Just, you go with the strongest arm. You go with the strongest arm. I would probably go Goff on that one. 2 defensive fantasy? Not... Not really, no. Not really. Not really. Yeah, down 4 with 15 seconds left at your own 3-yard line, just take the strongest arm. You take the strongest arm. Oh, we're there. Oh, my goodness. We're in what many people consider to be the worst city in America. No one... Does anyone have a good thing to say about this city? Like, honestly, does anyone have a good thing to say about this city? I've never heard anyone say anything good about this city. I've never heard anyone say anything good about this city. You know, we're assuming the same receivers for everyone. Obviously, receivers are a bit different. We're assuming it's the same receivers for everyone. Okay, 11th Avenue. But it doesn't say whether it's... Okay, it's west. Okay, Rutledge. Where's the post office? Give me a post office. Get me a post office. I just find Rutledge. Well, these are all named after states or presidents. Yeah, now they're going after presidents. Here we go. Roosevelt. Rutledge. There we go. There's Rutledge. Got it. No one has a good... Does anyone have a good thing to say about this place? Like, whenever I see threads about, like, what's the worst city in America, everyone says it's this city. Gary, Indiana. I've heard nothing but bad things about Gary, Indiana. I could be wrong, but... And birthplace of Michael Jackson. Alright, this is very West Coast. Kona Ice. Ohana. Alright, that could be a red herring. I mean, it probably is not. It probably is not a red herring. But, I mean, that is a... Let's see if I can see any road signs. Oh, no, it is. It is. It is 100%. It is 100%. As a Hoosier, we forfeit Gary to the south side of Chicago. Remember when the Bears were thinking about moving to Gary in the 90s? Remember that? That was a real thing that happened. The Bears were thinking about moving to Gary. They wanted a stadium. And they were like, let's build a dome in Gary, Indiana. Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. That'll be a fun video someday. Think the Ravens were justified getting rid of Dilfer after the Super Bowl? Yes, 100%. 100%. They won in spite of him. They went 2 months without a touchdown. They went 2 months without finding the end zone. Like, yeah, you're justified getting rid of him. Yeah, he was not even a top 30. He was not a top 30 quarterback. Yeah, you're justified getting rid of him 100%. It's 100% the right move. They didn't win because of him. What did he do in the playoffs? He had that one pass to Sharp that went for 96 yards, and we're just Sharp just busting over everyone. CMC White, Gus Edwards, P. Ryan, and Algier. Okay, definitely not P. Ryan. Algier. I would probably go the guy that's going to get the most touches. I'd probably go White. I'd probably go with White on that one. I'd probably go Rashad White. Ravens best quarterback in Dolphins history, at least? Yes. Who's the best 95-plus yard touchdown on Monday Night Football? Definitely Tony Dorsett. They only had 10 on the field. It's got to be Tony Dorsett. It's got to be Tony Dorsett. All right. We're in a good spot. Is that what I think it says on my trash can? I'm going with that. I think that's what it said. It could be that state. I think that said that state. We're going to go there. Well, just challenge should Google map the old Candlestick Park area near south of San Francisco. Yeah, I don't know. What they turned into what, housing development, right? They turned into housing, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Can I get a town? No. It does look like it could be this place. Yeah, usually when they tear down a stadium, it's usually they turn it into housing. Yeah, they're meeting with Dalvin Cook tonight. He's got nothing left in the tank. He's got nothing. He was terrible last year. Was not good the year before that. I mean, last year he was one of the worst running backs in football. There's a reason the Jets got rid of him. There's a reason the Jets got rid of him halfway through the year. I mean, he was awful. He has nothing left at this point. He might say he's in the best shape of his life. I don't buy it for a second. I mean, he's on the... Is he 30 at this point? Either way, he's super old for a running back. The Ravens' repeat of Jamal Lewis was healthy in 01. It definitely helps. It definitely helps. Jamal Lewis is still very good. Do they repeat? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I think best case they make the Super Bowl, then they lose to the Rams. Yeah, Metropolitan Stadium was by far the best use of a tour now venue ever. Yeah, it's starting to like the greatest mall ever. Yeah, Jamal Lewis is definitely Hall of very good. He's in that tier with like Priest Holmes and whatnot. Corey Dillon, Fred Taylor, he's in that. They rent out the old minor league stadium's apartments. You can literally live on the baseline. Oh, that's awesome. I would do that. I would do that. I would 100% do that. Yeah, so Scorp's map is LA, Orlando, Paris, and Tokyo. So it could be anywhere in the world. All right, I think we're in Montana. We are. And was the only one to get that right? I went with the trash can. I went with the trash can. We got it. We got it. I was the only one. I saw a trash can and was like, it's Montana. I saw the trash can. Let's go. And they'll draft in Ocean City. Who says no? Probably work out better than Green Bay. We'll see what happens in Green Bay. All right. This is Scorpion's map. Scorp donated $10. Get any donation of $10 more. Play whatever map you want me to. 30-second rounds. No move, pan, or zoom. All right, so you got to go quick on this one. All right, no move, pan, or zoom. 30-second rounds. Let's do it. Scorp's map. Then we're going world map. But again, any donations, $10 more. Play whatever map you want me to. Obviously, that's not the location. Let's reset. This is... Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. That is... Oh, what ride is that? I think... Oh, wait. Okay, I gotta find where Tokyo Disneyland is. In here. I think it's the Manor. I think it's the Manor. I think it's the Manor in Tokyo Disneyland. But I don't know where... It's not. Okay. All right, right idea with the Haunted Mansion? Wrong Haunted Mansion. Wrong Haunted Mansion. Okay, this one I'm pretty confident on. I think. Yeah, this one I'm pretty confident on. This is... Right, there is a... Where's Art of Animation? I think there's a Toy Story Art of Animation. I think. No, it's also movies. But hello with the $5. Thank you so much. Hey G, hope you're all else for GG Fam Grubhub as always. Frank be with you. Hopefully it's as good a weekend as you had on this past weekend. Hopefully you're raking it in. Thanks so much for the $5 as always. Really appreciate it, man. And you wanted... Oh, I forget which one you wanted. For that you make the call. I forget which one you wanted. Yeah, Carson Beck. Oh, where is this? Oh, wait. This is probably... Hang on. I think I might know it. I have to... Problem is that I don't know where, like, in these other places. Like, I think... Like, I don't know where Disneyland Paris is. But this is somewhere in Disney Sea. Not Disney Sea. Oh, wait. No. I meant Tokyo. I meant Tokyo. If I'm going Disney Sea, I meant Tokyo. No, it's not. Where? Okay. I keep trying to go for, like, the obscure... We keep getting Orlando on these. This is crazy. Is Michigan a postseason man? I don't think they will. The worst offense ever, 74 Falcons. Okay, this is the Autopia. But it's not... It's definitely not the Disney World one. 74 Falcons, are they the worst offense ever? No, $77 are the case for the worst offense. They didn't score a touchdown at home till the final week of the season. Okay. Problem is, I don't know where in these... Okay, that's in California. Okay, that was the Autopia in California. Oh my goodness. This is brutal. I mean, they were bad, but I would say $77 are the worst. Alright, I'm nowhere close on this one. Alright, that's the first one I actually know. Like, 100%. That's the first one I know for a fact. Let's find Anaheim. That's the first one I'm like, I definitely know where that one is. Okay, there we go. The map. The mini-map is covered. Please scooch it to the left. Well, that's the whole point. My mini-map, the whole point is so that you can't see where I'm going. Thoughts on Madden 25 scoreboard and touchdown graphics? I haven't, like, played it yet. I haven't seen it. Alright. That's the first one I actually knew. Man, that was tough. That was brutal. Holy cow. Alright, back to the world map. Can I have 20 or $10 more to play whatever map you want me to? And I forget, Michael, you won Michigan State. You won Michigan State. All right. So, Michigan State making a bit of a comeback right now. Michigan State is 277 to 121. It's close. It's close. Yeah, at least we ended with an easy one. At least we did. That was brutal. If the 73 Falcons were 16 games over the record, we probably... Oh, wait, wrong thing. Probably 8-8. Probably 8-8. All right, world map. James, man, for 2 months now. Thank you for everything, man. Oh, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a fan of the channel. Really appreciate your love and support, man. Thank you so, so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Oh, man. So sweet. Thank you so much, James. You know, we're going full speed ahead for football season. So you can probably tell. We're going with streams every day, basically. Like, I'm working nonstop. I am working nonstop. No days off. Glad I have a TV so I know if there's a Category 5 hurricane coming to Illinois. Yeah, that was the icing on top. That was the icing on the cake when Marion Butts said that about Right, they were 9-5, but they would have had a tougher schedule. They would have had a different schedule in terms of who they would have played. Because I don't know who they would have. The schedule would have been different. The schedule probably would have been different. A wrestling death that made me shocked and very sad. Wait, is that SpongeBob? Is that SpongeBob? That is absolutely SpongeBob getting his eyes gouged out by a pipe. We're just gonna leave it on that. We're just gonna leave it on that. Just gonna leave it on that. You made the map, probably couldn't do very well on it with an O movement. Yeah. No, because I have to figure out like where everything is. Yeah, the yes on the cake was when he said, "I'm worried about snow in San Diego." When was it? When did it last snow in San Diego? I honestly don't know. I'm more confident with the Niners defense than the Eagles kicker that I drafted. I wanted Tucker on the Ravens defense. Although Elliott's going to get you 60-plus yard field goals, 50-plus yard field goals. Favorite SpongeBob line? Oh, man. I mean, I quote SpongeBob all the time. I quote SpongeBob all the time. I don't know what my favorite line is. Is mayonnaise an instrument is always great. Is mayonnaise an instrument is always a great line. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? That one's fun. That one's fun. Sometimes I'll bust it. Are you finished with those errands? Mr. Krabs, that one feels good. Yeah, that was definitely SpongeBob. That was most definitely SpongeBob. We're in some sort of... It's a horse racing track? You know, it's a horse track. I speak English here. Doesn't look like America. Yeah, it's definitely not America. But what? Oh, wait, what does it say? What does it say? We're not in America. Avondale. I use the dollar. Is somewhere around here? Do you put the thing where there are like children there? I love that line. The inner mechanicians of my mind are an enigma. I do love that one. I do love that one. There's so many good lines. Patrick, that's not a rhyme. I don't really feel like it. Put your hand on the lid. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Yeah. Oh, brother, this guy stinks is... I've used that line a lot in my videos. I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to keep on using it every time it's applicable. The way SpongeBob says overtime, I think I have to start off overtime from now on with that line. The way he says overtime is incredible. World maps can include the U.S. They can. This, I'd be shocked if this is the U.S. Firmly grasp it. That's a great one. That's a great one. That's in my top 5. That's my top 5. I love that one. Where's the Leak Man or Finland? Imagine a road sign that read GG9 dumb decisions. I'm pretty busy for Monday. Mondays are usually somewhat slow. That's good that you're busy. That's good. Favorite George Carlin line ever other than 7 dirty words? Ooh. Probably anything in baseball versus football. Anything in baseball versus football. That was such a great one. You overtime for Rock 'Em I Believe. Yep. What a great episode that was. What a great episode. I think we're in Australia. Yeah, New Zealand. Close enough. Did anyone get New Zealand? Oh, wow. A lot of people got New Zealand. I didn't know where Avondale was, but apparently it's in New Zealand. How many points did I get, Mrs. Puff? 6. Educational television is like one of the greatest punchlines in that same episode. What I learned in boating school is... Every line in the first SpongeBob movie? Oh, man. Every line in the first SpongeBob movie. Where are we here? Somewhere in the Middle East. I know that much. It's not a boulder, it's a rock. The Krusty Krab pizza. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Oh my god, there's so many good lines. There's... SpongeBob is like one of the greatest... Yeah, the planet is fine, the people are... That is a great line. The planet is fine, the planet will be fine once we leave. The planet will be more than fine once we leave. Yes, mayonnaise and instrument is probably my favorite. Big meaty claws. I mean, that whole line. Yeah, I mean, it did go downhill after the first movie, but that was like, it was supposed to be the finale, but it was making too much money. That's Nickelodeon brought it back. It was making too much money. Nickelodeon brought it back. The finale, that was supposed to be the finale. The movie was supposed to be the finale. SpongeBob takes over Krusty Krab 2, and then we go from there. But obviously, it made so much money they couldn't get rid of it. I can't find the coin slot. Here it is. One thing I didn't like, there were 2 segments per episode, and in a few episodes, there was paired with a holiday episode that would never air again. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Remember the one on Valentine's Day that aired after was the paper, and the paper was a phenomenal episode. That's one of the best lines in SpongeBob. That's one of the best lines that no one knows. All those wrong notes you played made it sound more original. That's like one of the best lines. Yeah, the bits start out talking about environmentalists and end up talking about HIV, yeah. Oh, where the heck are we? What'd you do to my drink? You what? Yeah, that was that's another classic line. That's another classic. Oh man. My friend who I was telling you about this movie in Utah, visited him briefly, and we did a George Carlin cheer. Nice. Anything in the Krusty Krab training video, like, that's one of those episodes, like, it's funnier when you get older. Like, it's a funny episode when you're a kid, and when you're an adult, it's, like, the funniest thing. When you're an adult, it's, like, the absolute funniest thing. People order our patties. I think one of my, like... It's like what got my one of my favorite 5 times scenes. Interfacing with your boss. Mr. Krabs, can I get a raise? No. Good work. That's one of my favorite lines. Yeah, first half of season 4 is good. Yeah, first half of season 4 is good. I mean, Krusty Towers is great. The crane is a great one. Yeah, nothing like being dropped in the middle of nowhere. Yep, gotta love this. I don't know where the heck we are. No employee wants to be a Squidward. No, they do not. Yeah, SpongeBob, he was obviously watching something inappropriate when they changed football. Like, that, he was basically watching, like, you know what? The episode where this guy stinks is the first episode after 9/11. Yeah, because that was the one where SpongeBob calls Sandy stupid. Funny, the episode that aired before 9/11 was Bang Geeks. And there was a scene in Bang Geeks, because that episode I think aired September 7th or 8th. Aired one of those days. Like, there was a moment in that one. There was a moment in that episode where 2 people died crashing into a blimp. That, like, the greatest episode in SpongeBob history might have been shelved forever. It might have been shelved forever if it wasn't for that. Where the heck were we? What the? We were in Anto. Wait, what? What? Oh, come on. The Earth is a globe. It's not flat. Why? It's not giving me... We were in Antarctica. I can't say I've ever seen that before. That was Antarctica. That was Antarctica. Now, there's been some good ones, like, lately. Like, who am I? Like, there was a good one where SpongeBob creates a robot and just roasts people. That one's good. Yeah, no one got that one right. The Gary going missing episodes where it featured Gary comes up. Yeah, that song was good. Yeah, that song was really good. Could they just made alternate animation for that one part? I don't know, because that was the whole, like, there was a whole, like, 40-second scene. I don't know how that would have happened. I don't know how they would have done an alternate version. Would have been tough. Would have been tough. The innuendo that SpongeBob had when he told Gary not to drop the doubloons. Yeah. They got away with so much, and that's why I loved, like, they were clearly limited in what they could get away with, and they took advantage of it. The Earth is a pyramid. Get it right. Yeah, Frank is at the very top. He is. He is. Yeah, the Earth is a pyramid. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I think it was Weezer. I think you are right. I think Atlanta SquarePants is moments that we all knew went downhill. Atlanta SquarePants is where it became very obvious. It was very much downhill. All right, I see a car here. I'm so far behind. I have no chance at winning this one. But I did see a car. Plates are long. All right. I'm just turning off the fan really quick because it's getting a bit cold and a bit chilly. You never know. Sometimes in this place. All right, let's do that. Tomorrow's video is going to be something Watchmen related. Something Watchmen related from the 90s. We talked about 91 Watchmen a lot. We're going to actually do a video on them tomorrow. Because why the heck not? My name's not Rick. There's so many good lines. Like, you can go with SpongeBob for, like, hours and never get tired of it. It's really one of the... Oh, no, one of my favorites. The Texas episode. Yep, I was just about to say that. The Texas episode. What am I, stupid? No, I'm Texas. What's the difference? One of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. I'm just going to go Germany on this one. I know we're in Europe. I'm so far back, it doesn't matter. All right. When's because I told you to? All right, U.S. map next. Animation 10 bucks more. Upload every map you want me to. You have the house party scenes. Yeah, instructional video series. The Christmas episode has some good ones. Which Santa would send me a dictionary? Could understand those words you just said. Got some better than 24. 25. My favorite JG9 lines. You guessed it, it's plagiarized. Worst if you nothing but spike the ball into the ground every single play. Close to the car in the upper right corner. Yep, those are some good ones. Those are some good ones. I mean, I could have said it like 40 different times in that video. I could have gone like 100 times, honestly. I could have kept going. Like, there were so many examples. It was crazy. But what's so great about Dumble, Texas? Favorite HBO special by George Carlin as a whole? Oh, I don't know. I don't know my favorite one as a whole. Yeah, this is U.S. map. U.S. map. Is there a logo on the hat? There is not. They're all dressed up to go somewhere. Whoever chokes on a fork is the best way to describe Atlanta Civil 51. It's not a bad way of looking at it. Alright, this, if I had to guess, I would guess, right now, we're in Dumble, Texas. I would guess we're in Dumble, Texas. I mean, this looks very much like that, like, Dallas suburb area. Holiday, wait, what's smart, wait. Easter couldn't be that early. What holiday was March 11th? Yeah, there's the Texas flag. What holiday is March 11th? They know. Oh wait. What holiday is March 11th? They had no school. I don't know when this image was taken. But what holiday was that day? Yeah, obviously definitely to the two top 10. Oh yeah. Oh, you are. If the Steelers someone got to Super 54, imagine what the score would have been. Ooh. 63-0. You know I'm not a therapy lawyer would make this moment okay. That's a great line from Fairly Odd Parents. That's a great line. They had some good lines. Fairly Odd Parents had some really good lines. And some really good songs, too. Yeah, we need some context. Always a classic. Always a classic. Yeah, I knew we were in Texas. Discussed the wrong city, but that's okay. Decent start. Decent start. Did you check under the tray is a very underrated line. And Screw just goes along with it. So, is this another Montana? This could be another Montana one. That'd be 2. You burn your hand at night. I love it. Okay, there's the capital of Montana. Why can't I find it on the map? Why can't I find the capital of Montana on the map? I don't know if Keller's in this chat. He'd be crushing this one right now. There we go. There's the capital. Now, again, the truck would be a red herring in terms of the city we're in, but... Oh, wait, here's some road signs. Going on a major road. Going on a major road. Alright. 15 and 90. Going on 15... North and 90. Which one? Where's 90 at? Where 15 and 90 meet. Oh, where's 90? Alright, here's 15... We're gonna go around here. Where's 15 and 90? We're gonna go somewhere around here. Yeah, we'll go somewhere around there. Yeah, ball. Did any team go after Tom Landry after he got fired by the Cowboys? Not to my knowledge. No, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Apparently, I'm hearing word of Eagles camp that Cooper DeJean had a terrible preseason. There's a lot of concern with his development. I was never crazy about DeJean. I was never crazy about DeJean. Oh, wait. Okay, well, there's the city. All right, that's easy enough. So we know where this one... We know what year this one was. Yeah, we're going to go right around here. All right. You know, I was never crazy about DeJean. I know it sounds like hindsight. Like, I was never crazy about... See if I can find what I had on him when I did my scouting. What did I have when I did my scouting on him? Hang on. What did I have? I had something on him. What did I have? Because I was not crazy about DeJean. Hang on. Give me one quick second. We had it in my scouting reports. Because I was not crazy about DeJean coming out of college. Yeah, no, I said with DeJean, slow change of direction, plays slow, gets beat frequently on double moves on the outside. I didn't like him for Jaguars fit because we play a lot of man and press with Nielsen. Deshaun Kaiser got dealt the worst hand ever as a rookie? No. David Carr says hi. David Carr says hi. David Carr was dealt a way worse hand. Yeah, I don't know with Marion Butts. Every once in a while, I catch myself singing in the kitchen. This kitchen's not the same without you. It's a catchy song. It's a catchy song. All right. Now, where... Wait, we're in... I just have to figure out where... No, that's blank. Kaiser coach said he wasn't ready. He never should have come out. Like, he was not ready. I mean, if you watch that game against NC State, now granted the weather was terrible, but if you watch that game, you're like, how is this guy a potential NFL quarterback? Like, he was never ready. And then he was so, like, arrogant, too, and cocky. He described himself with Tom Brady traits and everything. Worse than 9-10 Couch? Yeah, I mean, Couch got dealt a bad hand. I think Couch was a better quarterback than Carr. But Couch got dealt a bad hand. But Carr, I mean, that offensive line got him killed. I mean, Carr led the league in sacks 3 times in 4 years. One of the greatest anomalies is that he only got sacked like 15 times in 2003. But he got sacked a solid 70 times. Some Dude's Fireworks. That's a great name. That's a phenomenal name. You know? That's an amazing name. Some Dude's Fireworks. Beautiful. That's how I like to get my fireworks. That's a phenomenal name. And I, you know, Couch and no, any quarterback goes to an expansion team is dealt a bad hand. Some Dude's Fireworks. I love that. Where'd you get the fireworks? Oh, Some Dude. I'm at Some Dude's place. Arizona Cold Stone Creamery, is that the most popular chain? I don't know if that's the most popular chain out here. I mean, it's popular. I mean, the Doug Ducey was the creator of Cold Stone. Or the owner of Cold Stone. I don't know if that's the most popular chain around here. I don't know what the most popular chain around here would be. I don't know. What is the most popular chain around here? I honestly don't know. Oh, wow. All right, we are like... Well, that's a clue. Why didn't Terrence Williams go out of bounds in the Giants game in 2016? I don't remember the play. I don't remember the play entirely. Wasilla. All right, there's Wasilla. Okay, wait, holy cow, wait, there's Wasilla. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I need, like, a Texan fan who was there. So, like, because obviously there's not a lot of footage from 03, because 03 is kind of a lost year for media. Because it was, like, right around the digitizing of everything. Why did Carr get sacked 15 times in 03? Because that seems very weird that he would get sacked 15 times in 03 and get sacked, like, 70 times every other year. Like, something had to happen there. Flintlock and Cannoneer. I don't think we're going to be able to find this street. Flintlock and Cavalier. I know we're close. Perfect name, can't remember Bar and Grill. That is a great name. Can't remember the name of the place? Like, what's that place got name? Oh, wait, that truck says Anchorage. But that's clearly... we're near Anchorage anyways. I mean, Still and Anchorage are pretty close to each other. Kaiser dealt a bad hand. Carr got dealt an even worse one. Yeah, by far. Here's the thing. I think, like, Kaiser, you can put him on any team. He was not going to be a good quarterback. Carr, Couch, maybe they could be good quarterbacks. But there was no team that Kaiser was going to be on to be a good quarterback. Again, any donation, I'll increase time on stream. $10 or more. Play whatever map you want me to. Whatever map you want me to. All right, we're just going to go... We're just going to go here. I know we're in Wasilla. Oh no, we were in Anchorage. I should have just gone with that. All right, it's close. It is close going to round 5. Can't feel sorry for the Couch and Carr because the bad hands are... Yeah, I can't feel sorry. Yeah. I mean, they were dealt bad hands. All right, this could be... Wouldn't shock me. Would not shock me whatsoever if this was, Could this be... Let's see, is there an area code here? Alright, well, yep, there's that area code. Main Street. Mesa. Alright. Alright. Back to the beginning. What intersection? Wrecker. And... Where's the other one? Wrecker and Albany. Oh, come on. Where is it? Wrecker and Albany. And Albany. Okay, now we're on the wrong road. Hang on. One quick second. I gotta find this one. How am I going to? I know I'm pretty close. I know for a fact I'm pretty close. Remember Tucson or Flagstaff? I have not. I've driven through Flagstaff, but I've not been to Tucson or Flagstaff. No, I haven't been to the Grand Canyon. Yeah, Christian Hackenberg had no business going in the second round. That was all the way out there. That's fine. Kevin with a huge win. Holy cow. Congrats, Kevin, on the win. Go world map next. Want a burger? I'm not a burger guy, so no. No, Hackenberg was the worst second round pick ever. There was no need to take him. He was terrible at Penn State. We knew it wasn't going to work out. He never played a down in the NFL. He was terrible. All right. How's it going, AJ Car fan? Welcome into the stream. Thank you for being a fan, as always. Let's see if you make the call. We got 3 days left, and you make the call. This is world map. We're going world map here. It's really like lose U.S. map with like 23, 718, I think I had. Hackenberg, he had no business being drafted. No, that's not even a reach. He had no business being drafted. I couldn't believe that he got drafted. I genuinely couldn't believe the man got drafted. The fact that Brett Rippon went undrafted to me, and obviously different class, but Brett Rippon went undrafted, and Hackenberg was second round. The Jets are going to jet. the Jets are gonna. No, I like Jake Burger. I do like Jake Burger. Someone threw an egg at you while you were eating on a patio. How does that even happen? Who just throws eggs at people? It's like that scene in Ted 2 where they just throw apples at people. All right, world map. Where are we? Ludwigsburg, Valerian. All right, this. I mean, this. Just the language in that is very much somewhere around there. It's not blurry though. No, it actually kind of is a bit blurry. Central Algar. Yeah, no, it is a bit blurry. I'm gonna go right around here. We should be okay right around here. Cheeseburger pizza? Oh, that sounds awful. That's like too many. That's too much. That's like 10 different toppings at once. Like, it overpowers the actual pizza at that point. All right, we're going to go with Germany. More like a bust about season. Russell Wilson or Derek Carr? I would say Russ. I would say Russ on that one. I would say Russ has more chance. I think Russ was better than Carr last year. Carr just checks it down too much. I don't think that's going to change. He is what he is at this point. All right, this is... What county is it? Yunlin County Government. All right. Wait, what was that county? Y-U-N... Okay, there we go. All right. So that's right. That's the right place. Okay. Now, Central... Bigang, Shihu, and Yonchang. All right. Where are these three? Buy, rent, sell. Sour, Midwest Princess, short and sweet. Ooh. Buy sour, sell Midwest Princess, rent short and sweet. I'll do that. Okay. Wait, there's Yonchang. Now. Wait, being's that way. We might be we're probably on the border of the county. I think we're here. Come on with a fiver. Thank you so much. Let's reset that clock by a bit. Not by that much. Let's do... Yeah, I think we're at that. Come on with the fiver. Thank you, man. Also, with the Texans-Cardinals vid. With 6 left, you probably throw a Hail Mary better than a field goal. An out route could get picked or tackled inbounds. You got to trust your players there. You got to trust your players. You want a Temple? Not FAU. Oh, my bad. My bad. So let's do that. 287. There we go. Yeah, I forget which one you wanted. My apologies. You're good. You're good. I mean, with that one, I mean, it's not the worst decision in the world, but it was pretty bad. Oh, we got really close. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. KFC original recipe gets cooked in the oldest oil. Oh, that is... Whew. Getting ready to start a fire. At least you're admitting it. Billy Joel didn't admit it. At least you are. I mean, you got like 6 seconds left. You can throw an out route. You can get closer for a field goal, or you can get closer for a Hail Mary potentially. Like you can run a play in 6 seconds. You can run a play in 4 seconds. Really, 5 is where you can absolutely do it. 4 is where 4 seconds you can do it. Like you can do it in 4 seconds, but most teams do it in 5. Like 6 seconds, you have time for another play. You absolutely have time for another play. But Tyson Clabo, oh, he was good too. He was a pretty solid player. Thoughts on Saban saving Steve Sarkisian? I mean, Saban knows talent, and he's willing to, like, obviously Sarkisian was in a dark place, and Saban, I mean, what Saban did was incredible. And it worked out. It obviously worked out. We didn't start the fire was underrated. Why it's so hated, I don't know. I think people were starting to come around and we didn't start the fire. I think people were starting to come around on it. It was back when 80s Billy Joel, in the late 2000s, 80s Billy Joel was the punchline. But people are starting to come around on it. Oh, it's a good song. It's really like he sings the encyclopedia. And I got a number one out of it, and it's that good. Hardware Store by Weird Al pitched for the newest song for the worst song for karaoke. If you can nail it, though, I will say that song is brutal. The rap in that one's impossible. Weird Al doesn't even perform that live. If you can sing that song, you're a hero. If you can sing that song, you're an absolute legend. I'm getting like no gauge on this. I mean, no gauge whatsoever on where this could be. I have no clue on this one. This could be anywhere. I have no clue. That was in Taiwan. Okay, someone must have saw some hints because a few people got Taiwan. Come on with another 5, but thank you so much. Let's switch to that Clucky yet again. I'm gonna put your name in there. I forgot to put your name in there. Also, true, you can trust him to convert a Hail Mary. It's better reward, less risk than a 63-yard field goal. The play could get busted. Yeah, but the odds you're going to get a Hail Mary from 63 yards out, they're so slim. They're so slim at that point. Like, it doesn't work. How many Hail Marys do we see? We see, like, one Hail Mary a year that works. If that. We see one Hail Mary a year. Fall Out Boy, Billy Joel, who did better? Oh, Billy Joel. It's not even close. Not even close. Billy Joel did better. Allegedly, We Didn't Start the Fire was written because Joel wanted to be a social studies teacher. That's not what I heard. That's not what I know. What I heard about how We Didn't Start the Fire came to be was someone said, like, you grew up in the 50s, nothing happened in the 50s. And then he was like, wait, nothing happened in the 50s? Are you kidding me? We had this, we had this, we had this. And then I got to thinking, okay, so this happened, let's talk about this, and this. And then we keep going. On and on. I don't know the story about the social teacher, but that's a story I've heard on the Billy Joel channel all the time. Was that, and probably Score can back me up on this one. The one I've always heard is that someone told him nothing ever happened in the 50s, and he took that to heart and wrote a song about it. Albuquerque for karaoke. I mean, that's a long song. Yeah, that's a bad song to sing at karaoke. That's a bad song. But the Foo Fighters version, I haven't heard that one yet. I have not heard the Foo Fighters version yet. Hail Marys are low, but it's the one way to convert to a true one-possession game. Yeah, if it's like desperate, but like at the end of the half now. At the end of the half, you don't have to worry about that. End of the half, you don't worry about cutting it from one possession to you have to worry about cutting it from possessions to possessions. So as we saw Joey Sly last night, was Matt Rule in that 2020 Chiefs game better off trying a Bridgewater Hail Mary kicking that 67-yarder with Sly? Look, more often than not, anything inside 70, I would say try the field goal instead of going Hail Mary. If it's down to those two, I would say you're better off trying the field goal. For the most part. I would say you're better off trying the field goal. All right. I don't know where that is in this country, but I know we're in this country. Yeah, that's a story I heard too, and I think you and I could be considered the Billy Joel experts when it comes to your channel. Yeah, I think so. I think we can. All right, I know we're in Canada. Oh, yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Right back in this, maybe. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot. That's a high school member of Fall Out Boy. That's awesome. That is awesome. Was it more than you bargained for? All right. I got to just take a shot in the dark on this one. So I'm so far back. I'm so far back on this one. I am so far behind. My only chance, if I'm going to catch up, I have to do something insane. Like, that I usually would not do. Where would I... Unless I can find the roads. And that, if I can find the roads, we'll do it. We won't do that. But otherwise, I'm going to try it. Okay, 12:45. Well, Sarkeesian, like, needed another job. He was in, like, deep trouble in terms of, just he was dealing with a lot of, like, personal issues. He was dealing with a lot of personal issues. Like, a lot of addiction stuff. If the holder in the 2002 NFC Wildcard game spiked the ball, could they have retried the kick and averted the controversial call that ensued? No, because that would be intentional grounding, and there'd be a 10-second runoff. Favorite parody of We Didn't Start the Fire? The Star Wars one's good. Yeah, the Star Wars one's good. All right, I have to take a shot in the dark here. Again, I'm so far back. My only chance to do something crazy like this. Biggest dumb decision in Super Bowl history. I mean, I didn't agree with Super Bowl 49. You can make an argument for it. The clock management at the end of the first half of Super Bowl 40 was atrocious. Mike Holmgren's clock management at the end of Super Bowl 40, the first half, was awful. Absolutely terrible. I'm going all the way north in Sweden. It's my only chance. If it's down south, yeah. Again, I was down by 4,000 points. I had to take a chance. I had to take a chance. Had to take a chance. Well, now they have the third quarterback thing. I don't think Zappy's making the team. They actually might be able to stash Milne on the practice squad. I don't know who is going to pick up Joe Milne after the preseason he had. First game he was good. The next two, he was awful. They might be able to stash it. Might be able to stash it. Yeah, 5 of the first 6 QBs from the draft are still with their original team. That drafted them by the start of the 2024 season. Well, Witter's not. Willis is... Do you mean they're not with their original team? I think I mean they're not with their original team, because obviously Willis is not, Witter is not, Pickett's not. I think he meant the other way around. Oh no, you missed. Oh, 5 of the first 6 quarterbacks are not with their original team. No, you meant they're not with their original team. You meant they're not with their original team. Yeah, no longer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, all good. I was gonna say, because Pickett, Ritter, see Willis today. This is USFAP again. Remember that. This is USFAP. How's it going, Sarah Mandy? Welcome in. That division, Zappy goes UFL in 25. I'm gonna say fiction on that. I think he's gonna stay just a journeyman in the NFL. Antelope Valley. The 97 wild card between the Vikings and the Giants have the worst clock management by any team that won a playoff game. Yeah, the ending of that Dennis screen, that would have been an easy dumb decision. Would have been an easy dumb decision. Very easy dumb decision. He let so much time run for no reason. Somehow worked out. I don't know how. Gonna lay down, head still pounding. All good score. Hopefully you feel better. Hopefully you feel better. I hate migraines. Migraines are the absolute worst. So, I feel for you. Oh, man. All right, Antelope Valley. If we could share the second contract with the same team as a successful pick, then Daniel Jones would qualify. It would, but then about that same logic, Clyde Edwards-Helaire would qualify. I don't think anyone would call that a successful pick. Check the doc. I will check the doc. If Zappy gets cut, all non-7th round QBs from 22 will be off the team that drafted him. And then there's Brock. Purdy, single-handedly saving that class from being the worst of all time. If it wasn't for him, would he be considered the worst class of all time? Probably yes. Brock saved that class from being, like, the absolute worst of the worst. So if Zappy's out in New England by tomorrow's roster cuts, Skylar Thompson and Brock Purdy, the last 2 QBs taken in the bottom of the 7th round, will be the only 2 QBs left. Crazy to think about. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Space Aliens Grill and Bar. I never even heard of that place. I've never heard of that place. Buster Rhymes or Marion Butts? Who's dumber for that? I would probably say Butts, because Butts at least followed that up with the whole TV thing about San Diego having to watch out for snow, even though he's lived in San Diego for a while. You know, Travis Scott's a murderer. Travis Scott is complicit. I will never support anything Travis Scott does. The fact that, like, every artist can point out when something is haywire in the crowd. Every artist. When you're on stage, you can point out easily when someone's haywire in the crowd. Taylor Swift does it all the time, and her concerts are massive. You're telling me Travis Scott couldn't do it and he kept the thing going at his event that he ran? Yeah, he is absolutely... He's complicit. I hate how all these leagues, like, promote him. Like, I hate how, like, people say, oh, Travis Scott's at the game. Like, don't, like, he's a murderer. The man is a murderer. Elect John Kennedy. Wait a second. Wait, where are the plates? What are the plates? What are the plates here? Hang on a second. Hang on. For the next minute, I'm focusing. Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. Yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Alright. Montauk is 1/4 of a mile. That's going east on 27. Montauk is 1/4 of a mile. West to New York. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. We are definitely here. We were definitely somewhere around here. He got booed outside the building. Good, as he should. Skylar Thompson, what a legend. Should have won a playoff game, but the refs like, no, we'd rather have Josh Allen. I don't know about that. They were not the reason Miami lost that game. I mean, Buffalo kind of shot themselves in the foot, and then Miami couldn't take advantage of it. There was some interesting coaching there at the end. Like, timeout management was terrible. All right. We're going here. Okay. We're somewhere around here. We're somewhere around here. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely Long Island. Let's go. Let's go. I'll take that. Let's go. All right. Any donation of $10 to one play whatever map you want me to. $20 more to get your name on that gnome. Clock is, or once the clock hits 0, that's the end of that stream. So we'll have time for, I don't know how many more time I have time for. All right. Serving bias. No way. Hey, loves her Dolphins. Falcons should have kneeled down the middle of the third quarter in the Super Bowl. I mean, it would have been better. They wouldn't have turned it over. Would have been better. Obviously, you can't do that, but it would have been a better strategy than whatever the heck they did. They should just run the ball at the very end. Just run at the very end, they would have been okay. Isaac with the 5, but thank you so much. You won Temple OU. That's close to $300. Starting to pull away. Holy cow. You guys are coming in hot with the donations. I really appreciate it, guys. Marion Butts would say to live in Phoenix, you have to bundle up for minus 30-degree weather and 6 feet of snow. He would. He would be that kind of guy to do that. He'd be that kind of guy to do that. Remember the other thing with Marion Butts is that he was getting honored to play in the Pro Bowl. And he was like, nah, I don't want to go because of this. Like, Buster Rhymes, like, maybe he didn't have time to, like, brush up on his geography. Maybe he didn't know anyone that went to, that played for the Vikings or was in Minnesota. Like, it's stupid, but not compared to Marion Butts. Marion Butts was the absolute worst. It was crazy. You know, that was the video. I know you're referring to that video. 5 Point had a whole video on that one. Yeah, that was a great vid. That was great. 5 Point's got some good stuff. Yeah, I remember when that one came out. That was like one of his popular videos, I think. I think it's one of his most popular vids. Oh, man. You laughed so hard when he got booed out of his hometown. As he should have. As he should have. He tainted Astroworld forever. He tainted the name Astroworld forever. The egomaniac that he is. Right, we're going to go somewhere around here. The score just asked this question to post. Who's that one player you were sure was going to be a star who ended up being a bust? Oof. I mean, there's a lot. Evan Neal, I thought, maybe not star, but I thought Evan Neal was going to be a lot better than he was. I would say the other one for me, Justin Blackman. If that even counts as a bust, if that counts, like he's a different kind of bust, but I thought Justin Blackman for sure. Will Astor ever recover? No. Not after that. The 61 Oilers had a similar stretch on offense to the 76 Steelers on defense. Yeah, I mean, the 61 Oilers, they fired their coach midway through, and then they just went berserk, and they did all that. Just switching coaches. I mean, obviously the Steelers didn't change coaches, but yeah, the stretch that the Steelers had on defense. Like, the first half was fine, and the second half, it was like, if you scored a point, you were doing well. Astroworld's in Houston. Astroworld's in Houston. Marion Butts purposely leaves his umbrella at home when he goes to Seattle. I mean, to be fair, I've done that before. I, like, travel sometimes. When I go to New York sometimes, I forget to pack a jacket because I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Like, I actually need a jacket around here. I did that. I did that one time. Like, oh yeah, forget it actually like rains. I was like I just pack what I usually like wear in Phoenix. I'm like, oh wait, no, it does. It rains. So I get that when I was sorry. Tallahassee. I mean, obviously this could be a red herring, but I don't think it is. The truck says that. Truck said Tallahassee. It says Capitals. So, yeah, we're going to go there. For me, Matt Leinart, well-respected guy, no off-the-field issues or work ethic distractions, was a gifted, young, and Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden. I never understood how in the world he became a bust. You know, that's one that he should have been a lot better. He should have been a lot better. Yeah, Matt Leinart is, yeah. Matt Leinart's a weird one. Vince Young's another one of those weird ones. The other guy that I thought was going to be Really good. I thought he was going to be like a Hall of Fame linebacker. I was dead set on this guy being good. And he wasn't. Jarvis Jones. I thought Jarvis Jones was going to be a stud. Like one of the best linebackers to ever play the sport. I really love Jarvis Jones coming out of college. It didn't work out that way, obviously. We're in Tallahassee. It didn't work out that way. Right. What commercials from the early 2000s live rent-free in my mind? The Geico Cavemen. The Geico Cavemen 100% live rent-free in my mind. The old Fruit Loops commercials with the CGI rainforest, they live rent-free. I saw those on Nick Jr. all the time. Now, the refs were... Look, the call, unfortunately, the Miles Jack wasn't down call. If a guy goes down to the ground after stripping a guy, it's a... they always call it. They always call it as a... like, by the letter of the law, that was the right call. At the end of the day, we didn't use Corey Grant. The horrible play calling is what did us in. The 3rd and 18, the shank punt by Nortman, that did us in. Now, having said that, the Boye pass interference was crap. The Boye... like, I think the worst call was that Miles Jack wasn't down. The worst call was the Boye pass interference. The Boye pass interference in the first half was a load of crap. That play never should have been PI. That play never should have been PI. That play was a blown call. Is Vince Young's 99-yard drive against the Cardinals one of the best drives no one talks about because they weren't in the playoffs? Yeah, when you think Vince Young drives, you think of the comeback against the Giants in 2006. You don't think of the 99 Cardinals game. So yeah, I would say so. I would say so. I was infinitely high on Jack Cohn from Notre Dame after I saw a highlight film of him throwing a touchdown after popping his finger back to his socket. That was a good play. I was not too high on him, though. I was not too high on him. Any guys that were on a Hall of Fame path who destroyed their case with bad play in the middle of their career? Like Albert Hainsworth. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good one. With, like, really bad play. Like, you look at Gene Washington on the 49ers. 4 Pro Bowls in the first 4 years. You thought for sure he was going to be, like, one of the greatest receivers of all time. Didn't work out that way. Didn't work out that way. I don't know where in the state we are, but I'm guessing we're in Idaho. Oh, okay, that might help. That might get me the win. Come on. Oh, just close. Just off. Man. Well, 2008, they had Kerry Collins have a career resurgence. In 2010, he was washed by that point. Different quarterback. My friends still listen to Travis Scott's play What Happened to Astroworld. Yeah, I can't listen to the man. I can't listen to him. All right, we're going to do a... yeah, Al Michaels' worst Super Bowl was by far 52. That call at the end was just embarrassing. All right, we're going to do our Disney map. We're going to do the Disney map. Here's the rules with this one. Let me just make sure this is the right one. As a reminder, you guys can move, pan, and zoom. I can't do any of that. So let's see that. Yeah, I would say other guys like Gene Washington. I don't know if, like, poor play wrote him. But he was definitely not the same. I would say... on a Hall of Fame path... maybe Chris Johnson. Honestly, maybe Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson was all on the Hall of Fame path for sure. Obviously, he's got no shot now. All right, here we go. Yeah, that game was rough, obviously. I flew back to New York to watch the game. You got... oh, wait. Did I turn on Move, Pan, and Zoom? Can you move, pan, or zoom? Hang on. I don't think I did. I didn't turn it on. Hang on. Can you guys move around on this one? I don't know. If you can't, please let me know, and I'll redo this. Yeah, Keith Mallard. Yeah, he was on. If you guys can't move around, please let me know. Please let me know if you can't move around on this one. I don't know if I turned it off for everyone. If I did, my apologies. I'll redo. If I turn it off for everyone, please let me know. I don't know if that one's just one of those weird spots where you can't move no matter what. What weapon would I like to be hit with? I have to pick? Oh, God. Probably a chair. Both G. Watkins or both Brandon Marshalls? And favorite toy growing up? Ooh, both Gene Washingtons or both Brandon Marshalls? I would say Gene Washington. Oh, that was Fantasia. That was Fantasia Mini Golf? Wow. Oh, you can pan and zoom? All right, perfect. If you can pan and zoom, then that's all that matters. Wait, what? Are you sure you can? Are you sure you guys can move pan and zoom? Can't do it here. Again, I'm not allowed to do it, but you guys are. That's the whole point of this map. Otherwise, I'm just going to be smoking you all. 2 Brandon Marshalls. Yeah, one was a wide receiver, played for the Broncos. One was a linebacker that played for the Jaguars. I think played for the Broncos after that. Right, now, obviously, I don't know where on the trek we are. We're somewhere on the trek, obviously. We're somewhere over here. You can pan and zoom. All right. Perfect. You're 12 at the end of the game, so it was in middle school? Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Favorite toy growing up? Oh, man. What was that toy? Oh, man. It was it was like, it was a green base. It was a green base. It was a castle. It was a castle. And it was a green base. And there was a thing, you could, like, drop people through a dungeon. Like, oh, man. Hang on. Which one was it? Oh, man. The 90s, yeah, the Fisher-Price Adventure Castle. That was the one. The Fisher-Price Adventure Castle. That was a great toy. Worst coach to make a conference title game. Okay, yeah, you can move fan and zoom on this one. All right. I would say Bill Callahan. Bill Callahan's probably the worst to do it. I'd say probably Bill Callahan. Rewatch the 2020 Jags or lose both my hands. Oh, rewatch the Jags. I'd rather keep both my hands and be able to function and do what I do for a living versus losing my hands. Yeah, that Fisher-Price Castle, yeah, that was a great toy. Great toy. Yeah, other coaches that were bad that made the conference title game. Other coaches that were, like, awful. Like, obviously, like I know, like, awful coaches, like worse than Callahan. Anyone worse than Callahan to make the conference title game? I guess you could say Marone, but I want to go that far, calling him worse than Callahan. Was Bill Callahan any good as an assistant coach? He was decent. He was decent. All right, there we go. 5K on that one. How we doing? All right, we got the lead. Round 4. Where are we going here? Oh, well, that's easy. Same exact park. Paging Mr. Tom Arrow. Let's see, we are right outside of here. Bill, your dream lasagna. Just like keeping it basic. I like keeping it basic with that. It's the same thing with pizza, just keep it basic. Yeah, I mean, nowadays Bill Callahan's one of the best offensive line coaches in football. Yeah, nowadays Bill Callahan is incredible. Like, that was a great hire. That was a great hire. Speaking of, like, coaches that'll be better than their fathers, I mean, I think Callahan will be better than his dad. How was Bobby Ross as head coach in the NFL? He was solid. Obviously, he left the Lions very abruptly. He left kind of immaturely. But Chargers, he turned that team around. Ross was fine. Ross was a solid coach. Ross was a very solid coach. I mean, he made a Super Bowl with Sam Humphries. Worst coach who win a playoff game or get a first-round bye? Probably Callahan. Yeah, probably Callahan. Probably Callahan. Oh, this is an old photo. It's a really old photo. So you can see the fountain. That fountain's not there. I don't know why they got rid of that fountain. Okay, now I have to figure out where this is on the map because this is not an updated map. Somewhere around here. I'm trying to think the worst one to get a bye. Because remember, like, also back in the day, like, anyone got a bye week. Gordon Ramsay or John Taffer, who would I rather hang out with? Probably Taffer, because he knows football. Taffer, I mean, he created Sunday Ticket. He knows football. I don't know if Gordon Ramsay knows football. Just keep out to say Dolphins suck, Bills. Oh, God. Oh, Jason. Oh, man. What would we do without you? I'm trying to think, because, like, back in the day, like, every coach that made the playoffs. If you won your division, you got a first round bye. Won a playoff game? Probably worst one to win a playoff game. It might be Bart Starr. Might be Starr. There we go. Finish the game. There we go. We got 2 minutes left, so we'll do a quick one. We'll do a 10-second world map. 10 seconds. We're going to end with a lightning round. 10 seconds. You have to guess where you are in the world in 10 seconds. Here we go. Final round, unless anything crazy happens for the donations. Go in there. Close enough. That wasn't bad. Worst team make the divisional round. Probably say the 04 Rams were pretty bad. I'd probably say the 04 Rams. I'd say 04 Rams is probably the worst one to make the divisional round. 2010 Seahawks are up there, yeah. 2010 Seahawks are up there. As for the Panthers, obviously. Go around here. That was in Turkey. I was not coming close on that one. 2010 Seahawks to 2011 Broncos. Broncos. With that defense, Broncos. Easily. Alright. Here you go there. Oh, let's go! That was right. That was right on the money. Apartment fire in her hometown. Unfortunately, the top floor got destroyed. Oh, that stinks. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. That's awful. That is awful to hear. Yeah, everyone should have shelter. All right, we are somewhere around here. Oh my goodness! Let's go. Here we go. Final round. 10-second map. What are we doing here? Netherlands. That was incredible. That was insane. That was an insane round. I just got over 15K on a 10-second round. That was insane. All right. Perfect timing, because with that, the clock is at 0. As a reminder for the streaming schedule coming up. Let me show you the streaming schedule coming up. Show you what we got coming up. So, coming up on stream, we have let me show you what we have. So on stream, that's a schedule. So obviously this stream is done. Tomorrow night, we're going to continue our dynasty. We're going to finish it off. Georgia, or finish off season 1. Georgia, we played them, number 3 ranked. We got Georgia coming up, our final game of the regular season. We have a bowl game to play. We don't know what bowl game it's going to be. Looking like Bahamas Bowl at this point, based on what they're saying. But we beat Georgia. I don't think we're going to beat Georgia. But if we do, who knows? Then we have live trivia on Wednesday. Members only stream is on Thursday this time, not Tuesday. Members only stream followed by 5 college football games. And you're making the call on Friday. Oklahoma Temple or Michigan State, Florida Atlantic, based on your donations. It seems right now that Temple, Oklahoma is in the lead, but you never know. We have a few more streams for that to be calculated. So, with that being said, JG9 signing off. Have a great rest of the night, everyone. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again for tuning in. Check out the video if you have not done so already. We got more videos on JG9 news coming up. JG8 video, Dumb Decisions video, it's coming out tomorrow. Cannot wait for that. McNeese State, you're on the hot seat. And new video on JG9 tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. JG9 signing off. Have a great rest of the night, everyone. I'll see you guys soon.